So hi everyone, welcome to this reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. This is a reading regarding the energies surrounding the full moon in Cancer with this last lunar eclipse of the season. So we are going to be looking at Taurus. We are going to be looking at the energies that are surrounding Taurus. So I will be pulling a card, one single card from the numerology guidance deck to give us an overview of what energy is surrounding Taurus at this time. For the main reading, I'll be using cards from the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. This will look at what Taurus needs to release, and if Taurus is able to release what it needs to release, what is it going to be rewarded with? And I will then pull a single card from the crystal deck. This will give you a crystal to work with over the coming month to help you work well with these energies. So this is a full moon in Cancer, which to me is all about families. It's highlighting families. It's all about the nurturing and the caring and your home life. So what changes need to take place within the home? It is coupled with the last lunar eclipse of this season. Now, this season has been in place since the first lunar eclipse, which was in July of 2019. So this is the end of a cycle. So have a think back to what was going on in your life in July of 2019, because whatever it is coming to an end now. So, did you commit to something back in July? Have you been following it through? Have you stayed committed to it? Or have you let it drop by the wayside? Whatever is happening now is happening because of the work that you have put in. As it is the end of a phase, it will always bring a new with it, which is always good. So whatever happens, just know that things will be changing, but it's always for the best, for your highest good. Okay, so we're going to jump into the reading now, and I'm going to ask for a card for Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. What energy is surrounding Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs at the time of this full moon in Cancer with the lunar eclipse? What energy is surrounding Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs? There we go. Change. As I was just saying, it is the end of this lunar eclipse season. It is going to be bringing in changes. We are in January, which there is so much energy in the air at the moment about change, bringing in the new, letting go of the past, releasing it. And obviously with the full moon as well, it is all about releasing what no longer serves you so that you can bring these changes in. So we'll move to these Queen of the Moon cards. What is it that Taurus needs to release? Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs need to release at the time of this full moon in Cancer with the lunar eclipse. There's one and there's the other. Okay, so first off we have resistance and acceptance. Okay, so these go hand in hand. Okay, very appropriate with the two hands coming together. Okay, so whatever it is, you are resisting change. Okay, whether you can see it or not, there is resistance there. Now with this hand, with all these trees and everything growing out of it, what I'm getting is I'm getting this vision of someone literally laying on the floor with someone holding their legs and trying to pull them. And as they're going along, they are literally ripping the grass out of the ground because they are holding on that tight to the grass. They're not willing to shift. They're not willing to budge. That's what you need to release. Let it go. Stop fighting these changes what are coming into your life. With the acceptance, accept it. Change is very much the only thing that is constant in life, which is just It's just mad, but it is. It's the one thing that you can guarantee in your life. There will be changes. Changes happen for a reason. As one thing finishes, another thing starts. Okay, as I said with this lunar eclipse, we are drawing to the end of a cycle. Don't stay caught up with the old. It's time to move forward. Stop resisting the change. Go with the universe. Flow with it. Accept it. Know that only good will come to you. Every change, no matter how harsh it is, because I will admit sometimes change is really, really harsh. But what you need to know is the change comes in because it has to. It's there for a reason. You may not understand it at the time because you may be focused on the more negative aspects of what's happening. But in hindsight, you will understand why this change had to happen. It's time for you to open up and release the resistance and start accepting. And I've literally, as I was saying that, I've been pulled to these little birds on here. They're actually little doves. I'm just going to move the light a bit so you can see. Can we get it to focus? Don't know whether you can see that, but all those little birds are little doves, which is indicative of peace. So by accepting these changes that are coming in, it will bring you peace. It will bring you happiness. It will bring you joy. Okay, you'll feel completely different to how you're feeling now. It's just that fear, that letting go of the unknown, etc. So I'm now going to ask if Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs can release this resistance and accept the changes that are coming to them. How will they be rewarded? What rewards are in store for Taurus if they can release this resistance? There we go. We have blossoming and we have purity. The purity is all about peace. Okay, I've had this out with someone else, one of the other signs. I will show you here. If you can see, if I can get it to focus properly, there we go. Up on that hillside, there is a lady there dancing. She is completely at peace. She is happy, and she's probably freezing as well, but the main message is that she is embracing life. She is enjoying it. She is feeling at peace. She is just happy. And with these doves of peace on here, if you can release the resistance to this change is going to bring you to somewhere completely different. Okay, because we have this blossoming card as well, and this is a very, very fertile card. It is all about you blossoming, you coming into your you becoming who you were meant to be. That's what I'm hearing. This is you accepting everything about yourself, moving forward in a way, shining your light. I've got a light at the end of this, okay, and just being you. There is major growth going on here, and I'm drawn as well to the number 33 on this. I don't very often pick up on numbers, but when I do, it really has a significance to it. Now, number 33 is all about the ascended masters and the angels. They're communicating with you. They are putting you where you need to be. They are there supporting you 100%. This is your time to blossom. Okay, what I'm also picking up on is with this resistance, it's like these trees are trying to grow, but they're having to work through and around everything else. All these fingers are just stifling them. That's the word I'm hearing. They're being stifled. These trees are wanting to grow, and these trees are representing you. You are wanting and needing to grow, but you are holding yourself back. You've got that grip that is not going to let you move forward, and it is stopping you from blossoming and growing. By releasing, you will get to this energy here. This energy where you are able to grow freely. You are able to blossom without the past holding you back, without your own thoughts holding you back. Change is coming, and you need to accept it. Accept these changes because they are where you are meant to be. The Ascended Masters are supporting you here. Okay, so I am going to pull a crystal card. I'm not an expert on crystals. I do have crystals about my house, mainly most of the common ones, but this deck does give some rarer crystals, and they have actually been flowing quite well with these readings so far today. So I'm going to call for a card for Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. What crystal can help Taurus at the time of this full moon in Cancer with the lunar eclipse? There we go. What crystal of all crystals can Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs work with? Okay, that's just one. Is there another one? No. Okay, so we have carnelian, and it's saying creativity, vitality, regeneration and sexuality. So regeneration I'm feeling is with this. Okay, it's with the regeneration word, what I'm seeing is these fingers are like concrete, and you are having to, where you're trying to blossom is trying to get through this concrete. So drawing this card indicates that it's a time to draw on your inner creative power and regenerate your life. In what areas of your life do you feel stifled? Use this energy to power forward. So yes, I had that stifled word coming up earlier. It is very much that where you are at the moment, you are stifled. You cannot move forward. You are being suffocated. It's sort of squeezing everything out of you. But it's time to step forward. Put that behind you. Embrace these changes. Start regenerating your life. Make it into what you want it to be. So it's saying its highly grounded energies help us appreciate and accept the cycles of life, giving us the strength and courage to live our lives fully and overcome blocks and apathy. Grounded in the reproductive centre of the body, it allows us to work openly and insightfully with the full range of passionate emotions from envy to love. In doing so, we are able to access the higher mind more clearly and work more consciously. Okay, so Taurus is an earth sign, so you are very grounded anyway, but it's just making sure that you stay grounded, that you connect to Mother Earth, but also connect with yourself. Don't let these changes phase you. Yes, changes can be hard. We all know that changes can be hard, but it's all about standing and staying grounded as these changes happen around you. Expect the best, and the best will come to you. So, Taurus, that's actually turned out to be quite a quick little reading there, but I'm really feeling it's quite self-explanatory. Stop holding back. Go with the flow. Accept these changes. They're ready to happen. Work with carnelian. Okay, if carnelian's quite easily available, if you don't have it, have one, then either go and get one, or use a card such as this with a carnelian on it and just hold it while you meditate. Concentrate on the stone and draw in the energies that come from that stone. So if you are feeling this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you are liking it. If you feel inclined, please click on that subscribe button. Thank you so much for being here with me. It really does mean so much. And I'm wishing you much love, much light, and many, many blessings. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.